Welcome to this pick a card reading. These pick a card readings are timeless, but I tend to do them weekly. I have other spirit message readings as well, and I just tend to do them randomly when I feel called to. So I'm going to go right ahead and jump right in. So pause the video now and choose your number. We've got number 1 with the lady or the female figure. Number 2 is the sunflower. Number 3 is the pumpkin. Okay, so I'm going to start with number 1. The lady. So the oracle card is Heal Thyself. Beautiful. I'll show you the lady up close. Hopefully you can see that. And I channeled messages on the numbers before I started the reading. And your message says, clear out the clutter in your space and in your mind. Interesting. So that's have to do with healing, clearing out the clutter, whether that's anxiety. Sometimes just doing actual physical clearing out can help you, particularly mentally. So I've got these cards. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. Hopefully I can fit them on here. So we've got the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Coins. I might have to move these up. And the Tower card. Okay, that's the first column. The second one is the 3 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, that's nice energy, and the Empress card, that's another 3. Third column, King of Coins or Pentacles, the Magician, and the 7 of Swords. And I know for this particular number, card pile number 1, I was drawn to draw an extra card. And this is the 4 of Cups. Okay, so it's quite fitting that we've got the lady here with the Queen of Rods, someone who's vibrant, ambitious. For some reason, I'm getting the word careful. Careful where she puts her affection. So this could be an energy around you. It could be required of you to take on that kind of energy in some way. She's very creative. She's very creative finding solutions, you know, in a loving way. And I'm with this central column, especially with this 3 of Blades or 3 of Swords, I'm seeing that there might be, you know, you might be called to find a creative solution. So you've got the Empress card. This is about creativity, fertility, growth. And with this Queen, the 3 of Swords can be about heartbreak and disappointment, but it can also be about the honest truth of a situation and coming up with, I guess, a compromise, a solution, a way forward that's best for you. So this is very nice to have it in this order. Okay, let's have a look at this. So you get the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay, so there's a bit happening for you at this time, card pile number 1. So heal thyself. That's interesting. I feel that this is about emotional healing. So it may feel slow. With the Tower card, I feel that you're going to get some sort of push. You know, the universe coming in and making some sort of change that is going to accelerate this healing process. So whatever this revelation is with this Tower card or this event, the purpose of it is to bring forward this healing. Because there's a lot of emotion here with this Ten of Cups. Having a look at this third column. We've got the King of Coins, the Magician, and the Seven of Swords. I feel that if satisfactory resolution is going to be found, the Seven of Swords can be a challenging card. Can be a card of not getting what you feel you're going to get, not getting what you necessarily think you deserve. Sometimes having to take the lesser option is what I'm getting with this. It feels a bit like that, but with this Four of Cups, it says that you're going to find an option that enables you to have emotional stability. I'm drawn to look at this. This Knight of Coins is a card. It's an energy of growth. You know, moving towards growth, moving towards abundance. The Queen with the Knight and then the Queen. There's a creative. I have said that there's a creative solution with you at this time, and you could be called upon to remove something from your life. This Tower could be removing something from your life and creating space. And this is saying, well, be open to that possibility, to be open and receptive to that, clearing some sort of clutter out of your life and enabling your mind to be freed up in some way. You know, if you can take on that energy in advance, that's certainly going to help you. But with this female figure here, this is saying growth. You know, this is saying fertility, growth, expansion from this, whatever the situation is, and also healing card, pile number 1. This is a beautiful card. It's my favorite card of this oracle deck. Gorgeous. So hopefully that's helpful for you, card pile number 1. Take care. Okay, so I'm going to move on to card pile number 2. Card pile number 2, you've got the beautiful sunflower. And your oracle message that I had channeled is intuition will flow when you are at your calmest. Be present. Your oracle card is the cauldron, synergy and healing. Beautiful. The sunflower is about vibrancy, light, healing, growth, I suppose. The sun is about bringing forward positive energy and health. That's how I see that. So hopefully these cards will fit in the camera. So we've got the Devil card first up, then the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. So that's a nice column there, the ending of the column. The Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Two of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups. I thought there were going to be 2 kings in a row. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So I'm getting a message. I'm just getting an intuitive message. It's interesting because you've got this intuition will flow when you're at your calmest, be present. That this, for some people, does relate to love. Particularly with this King of Swords and this King of Cups here, this Wheel of Fortune. So I feel that there's going to be a change. There's going to be a change for some people in their love life. There's going to be a new beginning. There's going to be options. There could even be 2 people, you know. But I'm also getting too that there might be some sort of like fatherly interference in some way. But when I say that, I mean opinions that are from a father type figure that are not helpful, or somebody may not approve of someone who you're seeing who's you know, like a father type figure for you. So I am seeing that. With this column here, so this to me talks about finances. You know, financial expansion is possible, is what I'm getting. There may be some sort of setback. With this 5 of Swords, I am getting setback energy in that way. So it might be a job, it could be business, but you know, with this Wheel of Fortune at the end here, I think that things will definitely turn favorably, particularly with the 2 of Wands. It might be that whatever you are working on at the moment, that may be dropped or changed, but ultimately, you know, things will work out / improve and change with this Wheel of Fortune, as I said. So the 4 of Pentacles, it's asking you to not have a you know, fear around finances. I feel with some people this is something that's already happened or already underway, because the 5 of Swords energy is not necessarily a sudden energy. But it is something that's beyond your control. So with this, I'm getting that it is good to be, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, to be centered, to remain centered about any situation that you're in doubt about, so that you can manage the choices and opportunities that come up as a result of that. So with this Devil card here and the 9 of Pentacles, I feel that, I mean, this could be a living arrangement here. If there's a living arrangement, you know, and this resonates with you, this is going to work out well, particularly if someone's moving on from someone, you know, or if you're moving into an apartment or moving into another space, something like that, particularly independently, then this is going to work out well. And it's also saying that it might be time for you to actually move on. And I'm getting that with synergy and healing. Yeah, so the moving on aspect is going to help, and that may relate to, you know, to you in different ways. You know, particularly with this Devil card and this 5 of Swords here and this Wheel of Fortune, there could be a cycle. So there's a cyclic behavior in your life, and it is perhaps driven by fear. It could even be someone around you who's like that. And this is saying, well, yeah, it's time for healing from that. It's time to possibly, you know, you may have already moved away, but if you haven't, then you might be in the process of that. Your intuition is going to prompt you. You know, if you're in a position to, if you're in an energy of calmness, as it says, you're going to get better answers. You know, and healing from that kind of situation is possible. You know, you've got the sunflower here, so that talks about healing. This talks about healing. This talks about changing a cycle, an opportunity to move on from a pattern. I feel if that is your situation, then it's people around you who are willing to support you. Any sort of narcissistic energy that is around you, it's very important to move away from that if possible, or to, if possible, completely move away, or spend as little time as possible with that person, because you've got King of Swords and you've got Five of Swords. That to me can indicate narcissism, particularly with this Devil here. So you've got a little bit of a triangle there. So it's about seeing things for what they are, and seeing the situation, the person for what it is, and also seeing where you stand in that. You might be here, you might be feeling stuck. So this is saying, yeah, there is help around you to get out of a pattern. I'm just going to have a look at the numbers, because I just feel that is important. So we've got 6, 10, 19, 24, I hope I'm adding up right, 24, 30, 32, and 1. 10 is 1. So that's 33, isn't it? 32, 3. So that's number 6, yeah. So the number 6 is about harmony, and it's about balance. And this is the message from Spirit at this time for you. And you've got the number 6 here. You've got this is an example of the difference. You've got number 6 here, 6 of Wands, which is success. This adds up to number 6, which is the Devil. So that this is asking you to see, to find that middle road in some way, even if the situation, the narcissistic person, all that doesn't exist. This is saying that, you've been asked to find the middle road in your life, the balance. And that is when you're going to be able to experience this calmness, to allow the intuition to flow, and hence how you're going to achieve healing. You've got the Sun here as well, and you've got the Sun here. So the Sun is very important. So there could be an aspect, you could have strong Leo placements. There could be an aspect of, healing from the Sun, being in the Sun, that kind of thing. It could also be, a chance for this to accelerate when the eclipse season starts. I think that's the 25th of October. But there are changes, available for you, and healing, which is absolutely beautiful. So hopefully that's helpful for you, card number 2. So I'm going to move on to card pile number 3. So welcome, card pile number 3. You've got the pumpkin charm, and you've got this channeled message. Leave the tasks that are not necessary right now and conserve your energy. Okay. So I see the pumpkin as a symbol of harvest. It's something that apparently most pumpkins, when you pick them, you're supposed to leave them for a week or so. So that I feel that relates to that. Leave the tasks that are not necessary right now and conserve your energy. I'm not quite sure what happens to pumpkins when you leave them or you don't leave them, but that's what I remember that from childhood when my father grew pumpkins. So your Lenormand is the Stork, the Tower, and the Letter. Okay. your oracle is creativity. Imagination is a great catalyst for new ideas, projects, and plans. So to me, this is saying, take time out from work, can do what is necessary, but spend some time being creative, as that's going to rejuvenate you and help you to get answers. I'm going to put this here, hopefully it fits in the camera. So this is the High Priestess, beautiful. The Page of Swords, the World card, Five of Cups, Six of Wands, beautiful central energy, card of victory, Four of Cups, Judgment, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so already here I'm seeing that there is, there's communication coming in. This is the Three of Cups. Cups are about creativity. Communication coming in, as I say, with this, spending time being creative. You might get some answers there in a creative space, creative mindset. Here you've got, this to me says to trust your judgment. There's some sort of grief here. It could be around a relationship. There's a disappointment here. And with the Judgment card, it's almost like you're chalking it up to life experience. You have got the World card here, so this can be like a completion of a major life lesson. So for some people, that is what has happened. And it's almost like there's a lull there. There's that time, as I say, when you've got this pumpkin, but you need to leave it for a bit. So I'm just going to have a look down here. Yeah. You're definitely going to get information about something completed. You could also be getting information about, having achieved some sort of work project or something like that. Because with the Six of Wands, you've got victory here. But I feel it's more victory over, or it's victory in a way that you're trusting your judgment more. You're trusting your intuition more. You're realizing that, you've gained so much maturity over a recent situation. And you're able to look forward instead of back. This person is looking back, reflecting on what's happened. But these two people are really looking forward, knowing that you've got the strength from that past experience. You can use those skills. And even if, the disappointments, you've really learnt from that. And this is what this spread is saying. I think that might have come in that order. I'm going to leave it in that order. So this talks about communication coming in, change. Could be, as I said here, with the hearing about a completion of something. So this is the Four of Cups. I feel that you're going to, after, a period of time, you're going to realize that you don't necessarily want something that you have wanted in the past. You know, it could be a relationship, it could be a work situation, it could be just a way of dealing with things, a way of communicating, a way of behavior. You realize that that was the way it was, and perhaps it served you in the past, but it's not going to serve you going forward. There's a real maturity and growth here, which is beautiful. And I'm getting with this, you know, messages from Spirit, affirmation, confirmation, support, you know, whether that's through dreams or I'm getting psychic images. For some of you that you'll be getting that is what I've got here. Or it's just a sense of knowing, and you may not even be sure where it's coming from or yeah, whether it's psychic or not psychic, but it's there. It's a deep knowing. And it's a beautiful energy because it means that you have, you know, you've grown. So there's a realization here. This is a very individual spread. So it's really about you. There's no other, I'm not getting the sense of other people having done this for you. It's an enormous effort that you've put into, you know, your growth in some way. And this is saying, yes, this is recognition of it. So yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. It's time to ease up on yourself and, you know, do what is necessary, but conserve your energy in some way. Put it into creativity. Just having a further look. I'm just going to look in the diagonal. So the High Priestess also talks about something hidden, you know, a situation or something that's not fully known. You're definitely going to get more information on that, and it's going to be positive. It's going to propel you forward. I'm also being drawn to look here. I feel there's going to be understanding from others about your situation, about what you've gone through, and kind of a, if not a public acknowledgement, you know, a private acknowledgement, or even just a feeling that, you know, you've got their support. So that's your message, card number 3. So hopefully that's helpful, and take care. Thanks for watching.